What breed of chicken should I get? Well, that's hard for anybody to say for you. You got to figure out how much room you're going to have for them. That'll tell you if you're going to be able to do a bantam breed or a full-size breed. Are you wanting a chicken that looks pretty? Or are you wanting something just for eggs? There's lots of different questions you got to answer to be able to say what kind of chicken breed you want. Personally, I love the Cochins. As far as a bantam breed, they're probably my favorite breed. My wife loves her Silkies. Silkies are a pretty chicken. They're not going to lay as many eggs. They are very broody though. Now, we'll give Silkies that. They will sit and hatch just about anything. But Cochins are very similar in that aspect. They will hatch just about anything also. So it just really depends on what you're looking for, whether you want full-size bantam. We've got a lot of different breeds. We got Cochins, we got Silkies, Polish, Old English Game, Easter Eggers. As far as our bantams and full size, we got, of course, the Brahmas and all our Brahma chicks. We got Easter Eggers, Buff Orpington, Rhode Island Red, Barred Rock. So we've got a wide variety, but A, we have the room for it, and B, this is a hobby for us. Taking care and breeding the chickens is something we enjoy doing. So nobody can answer the question of what breed of chicken you want. You gotta ask yourself a few questions as far as how much room am I going to put in here, how many eggs am I wanting, am I just wanting them for eggs, or am I wanting them to watch? So if you're just wanting some pretty chickens to give you a few eggs every now and then, Silkies are amazing. Polish are amazing, but they're not going to lay that many eggs. If you're definitely wanting chickens for eggs and you have the room for them, you want to go with a full-size breed. If you don't and you can only hold bantams, but you still want a good production of eggs, Cochins are great. Old English Game are good. They just lay a very small egg. About 3 of their eggs equal 1 large chicken eggs, which a Cochin is about 2. The Bantam Easter Eggers are good layers. So it just really depends on what you're needing and what your situation is. If I do want to breed chicken, how many hens do I need for every rooster I have? Or how many roosters do I need for the number of hens that I have? It varies. Depends if it's a younger rooster versus an older rooster. A younger one can handle 6 to 8 hens on its own, whereas one that's 4 or 5 years old, about 3 to 4 hens will be about all it can handle as far as and breed where the eggs stay fertile. So it just really depends how many you got and how old they are. Can I have more than one rooster in a coop? Yes, you can. Right here we have 2. That's Ash and there's Ace. Just like with the hens in the flock, the roosters will have their pecking order, and you'll have 1 head rooster and 1 submissive rooster. Yes, there will be some fighting between the 2. And now you do need to have them in there at the same time. You're not going to be able to add a second rooster later They will definitely fight. But you see how Ash is staying away from Ace because he knows he's the head rooster. But in our pen with our full-size chickens, we got 3 Brahma roosters in there. And there's a little fighting every now and then, but for the most part, they get along pretty good. There is a pecking order, and there's one that's on top, and the other 2 are below. And they will make sure that the one that's below him remembers he's below him. What can I do if my eggs that my chickens are laying have very thin shells? Basically, they just don't have enough calcium in their diet. A simple thing to do is take your old eggshells, save them, bake them in the oven for a little while at about 100 degrees just to dry them out real good, crush them up, and just mix it back in with their food. Or you can get oyster shells at most feed stores. It sounds just like it is. It's crushed up oysters shells. They're full of calcium, and you can mix that in with their food, and it gives calcium back to them, so they can be able to use that to make their eggs. That one problem you will see with birds that have low calcium is you'll see them eating their eggs a lot, and that could just become a habit too. So you want to, if you start seeing that, you want to try to go out there to collect eggs a couple times a day, just so there's not one in there for them to eat. But that's a sign that they don't have enough calcium also, a lot of times, if they start trying to eat their eggs. But just add the eggshells or oyster shells in with it, their feed, and you won't have a problem. They will actually know when they need it. Some people keep extra containers, feeders with just oyster shell in it, and the hens will come and pick it out as they want it. I just periodically just give them extra. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. If you have any questions or comments about chickens or quail, please leave them down in the comments below. Thanks.